you need like credentials or anything? Do you need anything?
No.
So okay, then you're good.
I'm good, and we're all good here. Welcome everybody to another episode of A Perfect Waste of Time, the spin-off Casting for Two podcast, the once a month, and this is the podcast with absolutely no guests. There are none. If you find one, I'm not going to believe you. Okay, there's only friends, and my friend this month he's a phenomenal individual. I guess I should have asked for credentials, but you know what? He does so much that it doesn't even matter. All right. He's not a professional. He's not a tattoo artist. I can tell you that much. Mr. John Donadio is here.
Hello. How are you, my man?
I'm good. You know, I was thinking your last name. Well, your whole name. Well,
it's John Donadio.
Donadio, right? Donadio, which it's just fun to say.
It is.
Like how did you get any work done with your name? Just like John Donadio.
Actually, that's so funny you bring that up,
Yeah.
and funny that you say it exactly like that. When I was in middle school.
Yeah.
The Nintendo 64 became really popular.
Yes.
And "It's a me, a Mario" was a particular phrase that I heard in parody quite a bit. And it was, "It's a me, Donadio."
Right.
Because I was a particularly chubby kid, it wasn't done endearingly.
Yeah.
However, I've learned to live with it, and I actually enjoy it now, even if it was used to ridicule quite some time ago.
Right. Well, I'm not ridiculing. I just
No, I know that, and I know
I love the flow of your name.
It's endearing now when people do it, honestly.
Yeah. I'm just thinking all the things I would accomplish if I had your name.
I have a feeling I haven't accomplished much even with my name, so you're good.
But so, and you know, we'll get into what the whole point of this whole podcast is about. And this might get cut out, but man, I was thinking about you, and and I was thinking about Ga, and I was like, oh yeah, and I know it's been some time, but I'm just like, that's right. Not that I was a part of it, but just, yeah, we were in the same circles and stuff like that. And then life happens, and then it's just like you move on. And I'm just like, whoa.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah. That's
flash in the pan, man.
Yeah. Yeah. So, and I'm excited to have you here. Because the whole point of this podcast is that we will answer one question, one topic, one whatever that both of us might know, one of us might know, or none of us might know. So It's kind of, it's up in the air. It's loosey-goosey.
Sounds good.
And here we go.
Got it.
Oh. Okay. I like this. So the topic of, I'll say topic, because I'm going to form a question in my head. The topic of this episode is motivation.
Okay.
And I'm very curious. You know, motivation is something that I kind of struggle with, but I'm very curious for somebody like you. What is something that motivates you more? Getting a reward or like avoiding a consequence?
Oh, that's a great question. I think in general, it's kind of a little of both. I don't necessarily. I maybe it's both and neither, because like in a sense, everything we do is for reward or for lack of excuse me. Wow, I'm having a problem with words here today.
No worries.
I feel like everything we do is either for a reward
Mm-hmm.
or to make sure that we don't get in trouble, right?
Right.
Like
Yes.
that is, I think, what motivates most people.
Yes.
But I think there is some other options in a sense of like sometimes the motivation to do a good job is just knowing that you did a good job and that somebody, hopefully you, benefit from it. And if not, hopefully it's someone that you care about.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean? Like if you're doing a good job, it's something that benefits a friend or, whatever. Or you just did it because like that's your job, man. You know what I mean? Like sometimes I feel like motivation is just like I got one thing to myself and it's my name.
Uh-huh.
You know what I mean? So I got to do a good job.
I mean,
And because otherwise that's all people see.
Right.
You know what I mean? Who's doing it? It was
Right.
me. Oh, good job. You know what I mean? Like, or fuck, you fucked up. You did a bad job. You know what I mean?
Right.
Like, it was you. Like that's it. Like,
well, and I was gonna say, yours is a good name, so you definitely don't want to mess that up.
don't want to fuck it up.
Yeah.
But yeah, I guess that's what motivates me in a sense. It's just like I just don't want to fuck up. I just don't want to like make. I guess that's it. I don't want to. You don't want repercussion. You don't want to look bad. I guess. I guess that's what motivates me.
I mean, I agree. I feel like for me, the motivation comes from getting in trouble. I don't want to. My father was a police officer, never wanted to go to jail. So I'm like, if I'm not in jail, I'm doing good. So, no offense to people who have gone to jail, but just
sure. Yeah.
Just try to keep my head down and not break any laws or stuff. That's kind of where it comes down for me.
Sure. But that doesn't come into effect if like someone gives you an assignment, right? It's not like you have a fear of going to jail.
Well,
like what motivates you to do a good job in that?
Not getting fired.
Oh, all right. I guess that's the point.
So mine is all fear based. Like, okay, if I do a bad job, I'm gonna get fired. Okay, so
right,
that's why I just.
I guess mine is fear based as well, in a sense.
Yeah, I wish I was more reward based, but my girlfriend is very much a competitive person. She loves to win, and that's something I don't understand. It's just like, well, I mean, if you win, cool. I'm like, what do you get out of it?
Look, dude, I'm there with you.
I'm just
like, okay.
Yeah.
For those that probably have been listening to Chris for a while,
Yeah.
we are gamers.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
We've been in the gaming industry for a long time. We play games. We are not competitive gamers, despite our lack of trying. But like, I play games with my buddies, and they get furious when we lose. And I'm like, bro, it's just a game, dude.
Yeah.
Like, relax. I'm here to just have fun, my man.
It's one of those things that. Since hanging out with my girlfriend's family, they have loteria nights, like a Mexican bingo, and there will be times, or I guess early on, not so much now because I'm just like whatever, but where I had full bingo, and I just wouldn't say anything because I'm like, well, your dad needs to win more, or your mom needs to win more. Like, so like, I'll just be quiet. Let's see what happens. Cause it's just whatever. I don't need to win. It's not what motive. Again,
I wonder what that stems from. You know what I mean?
I think, again, watching. Yeah, I'm a huge into like Let's Plays and YouTube people, and I don't, no judgment here, please.
No.
But I love Among Us, and I love watching Among Us videos to this day. And one streamer that I like, he's just, I don't care if I win. I just want to be funny, and I'm just like, yes, that is me. Like if if winning means I'm not funny, that who cares about that? Let me do something for the bit. I guess that's what motivates me. I don't know, but yeah.
Do you play D&D?
No.
I feel like you would really like D&D because I feel like that is what Dungeons and Dragons is. It is, we're just here to have fun, to be funny, and if we win or not, it does not matter.
Okay, I feel like I need to find a good group.
Yeah.
Because the people that I know, no shade to them, but they take it very seriously, and I'm just like, well, all right. I like to be like the chaotic fun person, just that's I don't know. I that's how I seek enjoyment. So.
I got you.
Yeah, just I've played one round or thing of D&D, and it was very much like, all right, Chris, you lose your arm, and I get a paper cut. I'm like, wait, how does that work out? Like, what? Why I'm over here bleeding, and you have a paper cut? What is going on here? So it was kind of a. The guy who's the dungeon master was also playing, and minimal damage towards him, maximal damage towards me, and I'm just like, is there a like kill me thing that I can roll, or just so that I can leave?
I can understand that. There obviously, if you have a bad group, you're set up for failure there. But if you can find a good group that does like to, experience the story and, crack some wise, you know what I mean? Like, it is a really fun experience. It's just one of those things that if you have people in the group that are just murder hobos or just fucking trying to, min-max the whole thing, it's like, oh God, this is so obnoxious to play. So, and then sometimes you have, I've never had one, but you can have dungeon masters that really do play the God card, you know what I mean? Like, and do not let their players have fun. And it's like, why am I playing this with you?
Right.
But I've never had that experience. So I'm glad, fingers crossed, knock on woods, yeah. But other than that, it is a great experience, and everyone should try it at least once if they can.
Yeah. Okay. Well, I'll have to. Do I consider that a round of D&D? Not really, but still, it was just like, all right, I guess we'll do this.
You need like a story. Like, you could do one shots for sure. In fact, if we ever get a thing, I could run a one shot for you. I would do that. That would be fun.
Right. Okay.
Yeah,
okay.
Yeah.
I appreciate that.
Of course.
Just kind of talking about motivation. You had a pretty big weight loss.
Yes.
Yeah. Yes or no? I don't want to say pretty big, but you lost a lot of weight, and you are sexy beast. You always were, but now you're even more.
Thank you.
But what was the motivation for that?
Okay, so I had hit 310 pounds. And that was a point where I was like, you know what? I can't even fit into my clothes at this size anymore. I do not want to go up anymore. Right. I cannot.
Because you're also a tall gentleman as well.
Yes. Yeah. I'm 6'1".
Okay.
So, and I held it okay. I didn't look terrible, but obviously there was something that needed to be done there because, and unbeknownst to a lot of people, I just turned 43. And so I know that weight loss gets really hard as you get older.
Yeah.
And so at 39, or like just before I turned 39, I started a weight loss journey. And, I call it that because I feel like I'm still in it, even though I'm not necessarily losing anymore. I'm just kind of like maintaining, I guess, over the last few years. I would like to continue the weight loss part of it, but lack the motivation. No, I've been kind of lazy in it for sure. But yeah, I got to a point where it was just I don't want to be this anymore. I know I'm unhealthy and I'm getting older, and this gets harder and harder to do shit. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And I joined Noom, an Noom.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, it's honestly, it's not like it didn't feel like a diet. It didn't feel like a fad diet. It didn't feel like I was going on this like Atkins or or the whatever, all these, crazy fad diets and shit that they have out there. Because what it did was it felt like it retrained my brain to not feel bad about eating. And I realized I had a really bad relationship with food.
Yeah.
And I always felt like I was failing when I was eating. And that's not how you're supposed to see food. Food is supposed to be a good thing.
Right.
Yeah, and so I had to change everything. I changed the way I looked at food, how I ate, what I ate, and eventually it became, I should eat better things. I could still eat this crap, but I should eat more better things.
Right.
You know what I mean? Like, so I didn't stop eating things like Taco Bell or cookies or whatever I wanted, but I ate just less of it. Yeah. And I learned to balance it instead of, getting 6 to 8 tacos and housing them down. I got 3. Yeah. You know what I mean? Like, so it was just, I don't know. It was just about like moderation.
I love that though.
And that changed a lot.
I feel like I
lost 70 pounds because of that.
Whoo! I mean,
yeah.
Congrats! Like, that's wonderful. Congrats! I feel like you mentioned something that doesn't really get brought up, and that's the whole mental aspect of, I know we have a mutual friend, Mr. Rand Furster, who he. I don't know if he cares if I say this. I mean, but he had his gastric bypass, and
okay.
And in order to get him ready for it, for a year, he just focused on the mental aspect of, okay, I'm gonna lose weight. I'm gonna, he started exercising beforehand so that when it happened, he was still ready. He was in that mindset of like, okay, right. Yeah, I just keep, going with what I'm doing. So I think that's a very healthy way of thinking about things, is just like, you're not doing anything wrong. Look, here's the thing.
Yeah.
Newsflash. Food is good. Okay. Sometimes we all just need a freaking cheesy bean and rice burrito, okay? Like, that's just it. All right.
I would keep like Halloween candy size things, like fun size shit, in my fridge. And whenever I felt like I needed some chocolate or I needed a treat or whatever, I'd go out on like a 3-mile walk and I'd be like, oh fuck yeah, I got Snickers in the fridge, and I'd eat like 2 or 3 of them and I'd be like satisfied. You know what I mean? Like, so like that was it. It was like one of those things where it's like, you are allowed to eat what you want. You're allowed to do all that stuff, but also like, it should be, certain things should be a reward.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like, you don't have to, and we live in a country where we have access to thousands of things that can make us, like with tons of sugar. And you know what I mean? Like, I'm not sitting here, I'm not like, try to rant against health or anything, but like, we do have a lot of treats.
Yes.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like, there's a lot of things to snack on in this country.
Yeah.
And in general, everywhere. We love to snack. We're a snacking people. But also, like, we also have, like, times for meals, like, and you should be able to balance those things. Like, you could still have a treat, know, but, like, you don't have to go, like, at night, instead of eating cake, have a apple with peanut butter. Yeah. You know what I mean? Have frozen grapes. You know what frozen grapes? They're like, it's like eating champagne. It's so good. Frozen grapes. They're incredible. You know what I mean? But like, and that's the thing, is like having the wherewithal to not always want something sweet. and part of that is mental, and part of that is just like and why am I doing this? Am I doing this because I want it, or am I doing this because it's here, or because I hate myself, or because whatever the reason is that you're eating? You know what I mean?
Yeah, yeah. No, I love
you
that.
Change all that.
My biggest weakness, I want to say, is soda.
Soda's tough, bro.
I love a good Coke, a good root beer.
Me too.
Now, if all those go away and it's only Pepsi, then no worries. I'm not drinking. So
yeah.
So but
it's so funny.
Like my girlfriend, she didn't grow up with sodas. She grew up with like sweet teas. So I'm always, whenever there's a gathering, I'm always just kind of sitting there, just like, wish there was some soda around here.
So, dude, bring your own. You know what I mean?
No, but see, in my head, I'm like, well, at least I'm not I'll drink water.
Yeah,
I just drink water, so that's fine with me. But still, my brain goes, wish there was some soda.
Yeah. You know what's funny is like so I changed it to a lot of seltzer. I was drinking a lot of seltzers because at least the bubbles were there.
Okay.
Right? Like that was what tricked my brain, where I'd get like a very flavorful seltzer.
Yeah.
And just like it tricked my brain, and I was drinking soda, like, and then eventually it just became mostly water and teas and stuff like that.
Yeah.
But bro, I will knock the fuck out of a diet soda like no problem. And there's no sugar in it. And I know people go crazy about the aspartame, blah, 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 but it doesn't fucking matter. Just drink the soda. It's fine. You know what I mean? Like,
Yeah. Man.
It's so good.
Yeah.
But yeah, people say like, oh, as soon as you kick out, and yes, when you kick out regular soda out of your diet, you'll start to lose weight just automatically. But a good diet soda still kicks ass.
It does, yeah. Like, look, as far as the advancements in soda, Coke Zero really isn't that bad.
I love it.
Yeah, it's do I need to drink more, or do I need to choose that as an option? Sure, but I'm just like, I haven't had vanilla Coke in a while. Okay, I'll just get that, and
I understand that too.
Yeah, but whatever. But yeah, it's so just kind of thinking about it. What is and just kind of thinking of the motivational aspect. What's the has there ever been a point where you've done something funny or weird? Just a thing that you've done to motivate yourself?
In weight loss or
in general? Just general.
Oh, in general?
Yeah.
Is there a funny thing I get to do to motivate me?
Yeah. Like are you motivated by like feet pics or like what motivates you? That's funny.
God, that's hilarious. I don't know. I guess when I do it for people, I think the thing that motivates me is just my affection for them. I don't look for a reward. Like we were talking about before in that with my friends, like I do things for them because I love them, and that motivates me to do that for them.
Yeah.
When it comes to work, again, I think they're paying me to do this, and I have to do a good job. So there's that. But I guess I don't do. And then I guess for like strangers, it's just the kindness aspect of doing something that they're asking, or like whatever it is. But I guess I don't know a situation where someone's had to motivate me with something like that.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like I don't know if I have a situation in my life where that's. Do you have something that's like they've given you something that's what's motivating you, is that they've
Well, I just hearing that, I go back to maybe what grade was it? Maybe I was a junior sophomore or junior year of high school. And I made an agreement with my parents that if I got all A's, they would buy me an ATV. And I just thought, oh, hell yeah, because all my friends had quads, and I wanted to join them and have fun. But I mean, I guess this is less of a motivational thing because I feel like my parents knew that was a safe bet, and I wasn't going to get all straight A's. Like, what? Are you kidding? What?
Right.
Are you kidding me? So maybe it was a motivation for my parents, but it didn't work. I don't know. But needless to say, I didn't get that quad. But for a normal person, like, it maybe would have motivated them. But
yeah, maybe.
But
I guess I've never had anyone give me that kind of ultimatum of. Oh, if you do this, you'll get this.
Yeah.
So there's never been that experience for me, which is crazy to think about. I feel like that happens with a lot of parents.
Yeah. Yeah.
If you get this, I'll get you this.
And it's like, okay. Yeah, no,
my parents just told me you better do good because you have to.
Right. Yes. Well, see, that I guess my parents wanted me to do better. So they gave me that ultimatum, like, "Hey, we'll buy you a quad." But I think then they remembered who their son was, and they said, "You know what? This
is good enough.
He's not failing. It's fine."
Yeah, I think that's where my parents got. They're like, "Well, he doesn't fail his classes. He fails some tests, like whatever, like." They would yell at me for sure about it, but they definitely that was their motivation. Their motivation was yelling.
Sorry,
mom and dad.
You know what? Yes, but I will say that is also a pretty good motivator not to get. For me, it was scolding, where I would get scolded by my parents individually and then together. So I was like, I'll never do whatever it is that I did again. Okay. I'm tired of this scolding. So let's just stop that.
Yeah. They don't do that anymore now that I'm a grown man.
Yeah.
They don't really scold me anymore, but they still will give me, not really anymore, but back then for sure. Yeah. I was yelled at to do good. Like, you should do better because you can. And we know you can. That was it.
I was hanging out.
That was my motivation. We knew you could do better, and we need you to do better because we know you can do better. And I was like, all right, I guess I could do better.
In my head, I'm just thinking, can I though? Like,
yeah. I guess a lot of it was that, but I was like, I guess I could do better because most of it in school was just me slacking off, not giving a shit. If I applied myself in school, I probably would have been a lot better at it, but I didn't. And then I became a teacher for a little while.
Wow. Oh, you know what? Here, I feel like I
don't want to talk about that, though.
No, that's fine. I don't want to talk about that. I feel like we have. Well, I'm going to talk about it a little bit. Just we have the same mentality. I did okay in school. Always could have done better. And when I graduated, I wanted to return as a teacher. And then I took I wanted to be a history teacher, and I took a history class, and I said, I don't really want to do this. So
you stopped when I should have. I should have stopped then, but I did not.
Well, yes. But I was hanging out with my girlfriend, her brother, and her brother's girlfriend as well. And, he made a comment how, he thought he got a test and he did real bad on it. And really, I'm like, man, you failed it. Dang, I'm sorry. And he goes, oh, man, I got a C. And I'm sitting there just thinking, like, wait, you got a C? Hey, that's still passing.
Good job, bud.
Yeah. You passed. C for Chris. Come on. And that's where I was just like, my girlfriend, her brother, they're all rock stars academically. Right. My sister's a rock star academically, and I was just like, I got C's because hey, C for Chris. I got I got C's, B's, couple A's. I'm like, I'm doing good. But the whole notion of you only get A's. Like, I don't understand that. I'm like, what? But what if they don't? Like, math is hard.
Yeah. And it gets harder.
Yeah. And then, like,
you know what I mean?
And then you're in, like, national honors math or whatever. Smarty pants math. I'm like, what? Yep. What? How do
Fuck that?
Yeah.
Yeah, like I want to be doing trig in high school. Get out of here.
No.
Nobody wants to do that shit.
What did you do in high school? Like, as that was
I was
a
an
subject.
art kid.
You were an art kid. Okay, yeah.
Yeah. I didn't fucking do real classes. By senior year, I had 5 art classes. I wasn't doing real school in senior year.
Yes.
I had one math class that I basically failed out of. I got a 32 on the math regents, but I still graduated with a regents diploma somehow. I was in 2 English classes. One was the actual one I was in, and then the other one was the honors class that the teacher just let me sit in the back of the class and hang out.
Nice.
And then I did. I think I had 1 history class, and that was basically my whole day. The rest of it was in art. Like, that was it.
Man, once I learned that I only needed 2 years of math, I said, okay, bye, see you later.
That's all I took.
Yeah, like, okay, not gonna do that.
And like, I liked science, but I couldn't do the math. So like, chemistry was out, all the physics was out, all that stuff. I loved all the ideas of that. I was a science kid at heart, but I couldn't do any of the math. So I was like, all right, I just like the science ideas. That's what I like.
Yes, yeah. No, I get it. I get you. But yeah, I feel like the only real class I took was a writing class because I liked writing. But other than that, it was. My days were filled with teacher's aid, shop.
I did have a shop class too.
Oh man, like woodworking was my jam. And then I was in band all throughout, my high school, and then my senior year I stopped it because I was like, fuck this. But yeah, I had a good senior year though. I was partying.
It was fun. I also did the plays. Like, I did all the thespian shit. Okay. And let me tell you, man, those drama kids, they're fucking full of drama. It was the best. I had a blast.
Look,
you should be in a school play. If you're listening to this on YouTube, you should be in a school play if you're still in school.
My girlfriend is a theater teacher.
Yeah, so I'm vouching for the arts.
Yes, yeah, pro arts here, and yes, everybody go join theater, because whether or not, like, look, you learn how to be confident. You learn. That's it.
You really do.
Yeah.
Honestly, if you are okay, so you want to know what? Yeah, motivation. Yeah. Okay. If you have a thing about talking in front of people, join a theater group, a local theater group. You will start to overcome that. It will be heinous, I'm sure, the first time you do it. But you know what? Being in a play honestly really helped me with a lot of shit.
Nice. Yes. Yeah.
Growing up, for sure.
Yeah, and I always, theater will prepare you for. If you want to go into law, you can do it. I always look at lawyers, and I'm like, there's no difference between you and an actor. So
yeah, it's all theater.
It's all smoke and mirrors. So, moral of the story: join theater.
Be a theater kid. That's what motivates everybody.
Well, John, do you think we have wasted the perfect amount of time?
I think we've wasted a good amount of time.
Okay, perfect.
I think we've wasted an amount of time for where, like, I'm sorry. Go ahead. You were going to say something.
No, you keep going.
Oh, I was going to say, I feel like we've wasted a good amount of time where, like, the things that we do normally, we didn't even talk about.
Yes, correct. Which is,
you know what I mean?
Yes, which is kind of the whole idea of this podcast. Had it landed on gaming or One Piece, sure, I would have been like, all right, I don't know anything about One Piece. I wish there was a podcast that would explain it to me.
You know there is?
What?
Yeah. It's called Four Guys, One Piece. And I'm one of the hosts. That was good. Thank you for that.
Of course. You know what? Look, I love doing a good...
I came up with our slogan. You want to hear our slogan?
Yeah.
It's if you like One Piece or guys, boy, do we have a podcast for you.
Now, what if... I mean, I've never seen One Piece. Look,
okay.
But I don't like guys.
Well, then I don't have a podcast for you. If you don't like guys or One Piece, I don't know what to tell you. That's all we have going for us.
No, I'm just kidding. But no, for the people at home who would like to keep up with everything that you're doing, where can they do all that?
Sure. You could find me on mostly on Twitter nowadays, or I'm not calling it X. Fuck them. Twitter at Some Beardy to Love. And if you're looking for a new thing about One Piece, or you just want to kind of get into it, there's some spoilers, but we do some other things where we go through the show from the beginning and kind of go through stuff. And it is called Four Guys, One Piece. That's the number 4. Everything else is spelled out, and that's on YouTube.
Okay. And is it like an episode of podcast?
Yeah, so we do, so every episode is like its own little thing, and it's like, you'll come up with topics kind of like what we were doing here, but it's like and then we'll have like, little opener, some main topic, and then some closing random bull crap that we talk about.
Gotcha. Okay. I was going to ask you, how many episodes of One Piece are there?
Of One Piece currently, I believe there are 1,134. I don't exactly know the actual number. I could just Google it. We're on the internet.
So would it be safe to assume that there easily you're going to have 1,100 episodes?
Oh God! If we were one of those ones where we broke down every single episode, we probably could easily do that. Isn't that crazy?
Yeah.
I mean, it's a show that's been on since like 1999. I mean, for people that aren't watching, it's one of those things where if like it's on so long that at this point, everyone should be watching it.
Gotcha.
It's an adventure, and once we finally know what the One Piece is, yes, we haven't found out. If we finally find out what it is, then you're just watching a spoiler. You're watching 1,100 episodes of spoilers.
Hey, all right, okay. So
you know what I mean?
So the One Piece is a thing? Like it's
it's apparently it's a tangible thing that we've been chasing for. And excuse me, there is 1,145 episodes.
Oh, okay.
Currently.
Okay.
Yeah, as of taping today.
Gotcha. Okay. So it's okay. I know nothing about it. I
know. Now we got talking about it. I apologize.
No, it's fine.
We weren't going there, and then.
Well, because I watched Dragon Ball Z. That's kind of the that like that's what I watch, like anime. Yeah, that's. But even then, I was just like, the Cell Saga was pretty good. I think I'm done with the show. And then I'm seeing that, they continued it. I'm like, why? It was done. Dragon Ball Z. After the Cell Saga, and they had the...
Yeah. Oh, then they did Boo. Yeah.
Yeah. I was like... And then...
Oh, man, Boo was so good. That was such a great arc, though.
Was it?
Boo Saga was great.
I was real sad about Gohan just being this. He was... this like Grandmaster, whatever, and then when he's the Saiyan man, it's just.
Oh yeah, Saiyan man is pretty bad.
Yeah,
but oh man, do you know that it was supposed? Well, it was supposed to by the Buu saga. It was supposed to be just Gohan. They weren't going to bring Goku back, and then originally, I think that fans loved Goku so much that it was such a heartbreaking, awful thing that Toriyama was like, all right, we'll just bring Goku back.
All right, fuck. All right, he's back.
All right. I really wanted Gohan to take over the story, but if you guys want Goku back, I'll bring Goku back. And then Goku became the main character again.
Yeah.
It was supposed to just continue after Saiyan Man to be like, okay, he's going to go back into, okay, he's doing this lame bull crap to be like, putting up a front. He's in college or high school or whatever now. And the new threat is going to be here. Mm-hmm. But before they even got to that threat, fans were like, "What do you mean Goku's really gone? Fuck that! Fuck this!" And he brought him back. So.
Yeah, whatever.
Which I think is hilarious.
Yeah, it's pretty funny, but yeah, I never watched it. But anyway, but John, thank you so much for joining me.
Yeah.
Again, I'm happy you said yes, and I'm happy to learn that blue doesn't stay in your skin. I've just learned so much, and I appreciate you.
Thanks, man. I would love. I can't wait to see the comment section just fact checking me of like just utter bullshit that that I've just believed my whole life.
Comment section. Comments? Who's leaving comments?
Yeah, right. I know.
But anyway,
thank you for inviting me, though. I appreciate it.
Of course,
love talking to you.
Same. We'll have we got to do this again.
Hell yeah,
at some point. But you have a good rest of your day and keep staying safe and healthy. All right.
Thank you. You as well, my man.
Thank you. Bye-bye.
Bye.